Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Bitcoin price predictions. This is a very short update, of course, to confirm here on our trend that it might, of course, unfold as maybe short-term bearish scenario where we are already now in between the green box, of course, for a wave 2. And after looking here, we are looking at possibly a B and a C, which is yet unfinished. Where we are looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 possibly. What you would not like to see is to hit the 886, of course, which is not really nice to hit for a wave 2. If we hit the 886, of course, that means, it gives much more higher possibility for a wave B, of course. And in that case, you might be in an A, B, and a C, of course, as a zigzag towards the downside. And in that case scenario, of course, you want to seek for another impulse, the same length of what we already had, of course, starting from that point with 5 waves toward the downside as A, B, and a C. However, once you reach, of course, the 1-to-1 fib level as a target, of course, you want to seek for a reversal towards the upside and, of course, continuation of the trend. After, of course, finishing this impulse, it might start a new 1-2, 1-2 or something like that. So be careful with it, of course, guys. If you are impulsive and we don't reach, of course, the 886, which gives a little bit higher possibility, of course, for a 1.618 as wave 3 towards the downside. And of course, we want to seek for a 4 and a 5. And of course, to count this as a wave 1 or a wave A, again, of course, in a zigzag, where you want to see another bigger zigzag, of course, towards the downside, where we want to hit the green box for a bigger 1, 2. Which is much more likely, of course. So in continuation, of course, of the bull run from there on a good base and a good ground, right? So, these are the basic things. So your invalidation, of course, of both scenarios, the zigzag or impulse, is of course taking the high. If you take the high, which is above the 886, of course, if you take the high, therefore, this is an invalidation of a short-term bearish, of a zigzag, of course not, or of an impulse. It cannot be taken from the high, definitely. So that was it for the short updates. Of course, trade safe, and thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.